Hi, I'm Bridget and welcome back to day 14 of 30 days of 10 minutes of yoga. That's a mouthful. We're going to get started today in our wide-legged child's pose. This is one of my favorite ways to start any of my practices. So we're going to bring the big toes together, walk the knees as wide as our yoga mat, and then walk the hands out long in front of you. Just taking a moment to connect. Find the breath, close down the eyes. Just come to stillness, letting go of the day so far, and letting go of anything that you might have coming after this practice. So just becoming really present here. Taking a couple of rounds of really nice deep breaths, so really slowing it down, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, melting down towards your mat. And then when you're ready, we're just going to walk the hands back in towards the body. We're going to build a little bit of a flow here for our practice today. So we're going to tuck the toes under and come to sit up on the heels. We're going to move from here, so we won't be here for too long, but you should feel a really nice stretch through the soles of the feet here as well. I really like this one. I'm going to move back a little bit. On our inhale, we're going to step the right foot forward into our low lunge and reach the hands up towards the sky. So we'll inhale, step that right foot forward, reach the hands up. Find your low lunge. On an exhale, we're going to find a twist. So send the left hand forward, the right hand comes back. You might need to press into that right knee a little bit to press you back into your twist. We've got those left toes tucked under still here. And then inhale back into our low lunge, reaching the hands up towards the sky. Exhale the hands down towards our mat, and we find our half split. So draw those right toes back towards you as you send the hips back. Drawing the chest towards the toes towards the chest. You can keep a nice little bend into that right knee. And then we walk it back forward into our low lunge. We're going to plant the left palm when we get there. Inhale, reach the right hand up towards the sky, and then see if you can draw that left knee away from our mat. From here, we're going to move into our high lunge with a twist. So we're going to see if we can lift that left hand away from our mat, lifting up into our high lunge, powering up through the legs, twisting into your lunge. And then inhale, we come back to our high lunge. So reaching the hands up towards the sky, just like we did with our low lunge. And then exhale the hands back down to the mat. We'll lower that left knee all the way back down and then step the right knee back to meet the left. Walk the hands back. We come back into our starting little toe squat. So you can close the eyes down when you get there. Take another moment of stillness before we take that same little flow on the other side. So when you're ready, on an inhale, we're going to step the left foot forward into our low lunge and reach the hands up towards the sky. Find your low lunge here. Make sure you're not crashing into the lower back, so maybe pressing back a little bit. On an exhale, we're going to send the right hand forward, left hand goes back. Maybe press a little bit more into that left foot to find your twist here. Reaching nice and long through the arms. And then inhale, we come back to our low lunge, reaching the hands up. Exhale, we'll bring the hands back to the mat and then press the hips back to find our half splits. Draw those left toes in towards the chest and then draw the chest towards the toes. Shoulders are away from the ears here. We breathe into the back of that left leg. And then let's make our way back into our low lunge. We'll plant the right palm when we get there. Inhale, reach the left hand up towards the sky. And then see if you can start to lift your right knee away from your mat. From here, we're going to see if we can move into our high lunge with a twist. So power up through the legs. We're going to start to lift that right hand away from our mat as we twist, reaching back with the left hand, sinking into the hips, nice bend into that left knee, reaching through the arms. And then inhale, we're going to come back to our high lunge, reaching up towards the sky. Nice bend into that left knee, draw the shoulders back. And then exhale, we'll bring the hands all the way back down to our mat. Drop the right knee and then bring the left knee back to meet the right. Walk the hands back. We come into our little toe squat. Close down the eyes. We find the breath. And we'll take that same little flow on either side, moving a little bit faster this time. So we're going to inhale the hands up, step the right foot forward into our low lunge. Exhale, we find our twist, reach the right hand back. Inhale back to our high lunge, reaching up. Exhale, we drop the hands and find our half splits. Draw the hips back, draw the toes back towards you. And then we move back to our low lunge. Plant the left palm. Inhale, we reach that right hand up towards the sky. And see if we can lift the left knee away from our mat. We make our way into our high lunge with a twist. Nice and strong through the legs. Inhale, we come back to our high lunge. So facing forward, we reach the hands up towards the sky. Exhale the hands back down to our mat. We lower the left knee, bring the right knee back to meet the left, and then walk the hands back to our toe squat. Our starting position, take a moment of stillness. Close down the eyes. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And then when you're ready, we'll take it to the other side. So inhale, we reach the hands up. We step the left foot forward into our low lunge. Exhale, we find our twist. Reach the left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale, looking forward again. We reach the arms up. And exhale, drop the hands to the mat. We find our half splits. Draw the left toes back towards us. And send the chest forward. We'll make our way back into our low lunge. Plant the right palm, reaching up towards the sky with the left hand. We inhale. And then see if we can lift that right knee away from our mat. Power up through the legs. We make our way into our high lunge with a twist. So lifting that right hand away from our mat. Reaching nice and long through the arms. Drop the shoulders. Draw that left hip back. And then inhale, we come back to our high lunge, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, we bring our hands back to the mat. Drop the right knee, bring the left knee back to meet the right, and then walk it back into our little toe squat. Again, just find a moment of stillness here. Nice stretch through the feet. We're opening up through the soles of the feet. Relax the shoulders. And then when you're ready, we're going to make our way to seated. And we'll find our Baddha Konasana when we get there. So bring the soles of the feet together. Just let the knees fall apart, getting nice and tall through the spine. You can just hold on to the ankles, or the heels, the ankles. And then we're going to round it forward. So just start to walk the palms forward. Rounding through the spine, relax through the head. Relaxing the shoulders. Coming back to the breath. Should feel a nice release through the lower back here as well. Breathing deeply. And then really nice and slowly we'll roll it up. So walking the hands back in towards us. Let the head and the neck come up last. And then just find whatever seated position feels most comfortable to just take another moment of stillness, and we will close our practice from here. So closing down the eyes or softening the gaze. Sitting up nice and tall. And when you're ready, we'll take one last breath together to close our practice. So we'll inhale the hands up and overhead, bringing the palms together and exhaling them down to heart space, bowing through the head. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Namaste.